Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy, lighten up your life with Lisa. So I'm doing this video today. It was March 22nd. May 22nd. I realized I didn't have a May 22nd video in my 365 days. I didn't do a May 22nd video, and I was going to do one that day, but it didn't get inspired, really truly inspired, until today. So I'm excited to see what May 22nd has, because these readings always align perfectly with where I'm at in my journey, and hopefully they align where you're at in your journey. So yeah, we're gonna get back to basics and be reading May 22nd from The Language of Letting Go by MelodyBeattie. So yeah, I just love that I have, if you're just watching this video for the first time, know that you can go to my videos and see a reading for every single day of the year, 365 days of the year, and they're good to come back to. It doesn't have to be for 2020 or 2022 or they can be reread and redone for your journey every single year. So yeah, please hit subscribe to my channel. There's more to come. And hit like if this video is helping you, and please comment if you have any questions or suggestions, or if you want feedback on anything. I'm here to help. So yeah, let's get to it. Reading The Language of Letting Go by MelodyBeattie, May 22nd. Oh, and look at, I'm like almost turned right to that page. Let's see. May 22. Times of reprogramming. Oh my gosh. So this year for me, January, February, March was a really stressful time for me. Life brought me a bunch of things that were triggering core wounds. It was triggering old belief systems, triggering the belief system, oh my God, I can't handle this, triggering the belief system that this journey will never end, or the struggles will never end, or triggering that I'm bad at my core wounds, triggering that these old belief systems that are false and lies, but it triggered them because where I'm at in my journey, I was able to discern and recognize that's not the truth. It's a belief system, but you still feel it. I still felt it in my body. I still felt it in my system, but I had a background knowledge, knowing, wisdom that this is not true. The stories that are coming up due to the experiences I'm going through, the stories that are coming up in my head, the inner dialogue that's coming up in my mind, due to the circumstances I'm facing, the inner dialogue is not true. I was able to see that for the first time. So it was really interesting in my journey to be able to go through that. And I knew that something good was going to come of this, even though it felt hard and it was painful and it was exhausting. I knew deep down something good was going to come of it, and something did. There was a reprogramming happening, a rewiring in my neural networks, so that, this stressful situation comes up in your life and your system immediately goes into fight or flight. It immediately says, what is familiar in this situation? So then I'm going to go to the neural network pathway that has been treaded a bunch of times. It's familiar. It says, this is danger. I can't handle this. I need to run. I need to shut down, etc. So by catching it, getting awareness of it, then we don't go down that same neural pathway, and we can then choose something new. The reason we're all doing all this is we want a new experience. We're doing this work so we can change the parts of ourselves or the parts of our life that are not bringing us joy and fulfillment. So we're reprogramming in these moments, reprogramming our neural networks, reprogramming our belief systems. Everything's a program. Even, the thoughts like, oh, women shouldn't behave that way. Men shouldn't do that. This should be that way. Anytime we're doing shoulds or shouldn'ts, we are accessing a program, something that's been instilled in us, and we can undo all of this and start fresh so that we can have an experience of life that we create, that we desire, that we are empowered in, and then we get to create the life of our own design that's full of joy and purpose and love. So reprogram. Woo, I just went there. So times of reprogramming. And it was interesting because one more thing too, in this I started one of my 21-day prayer challenges. I don't know if I've talked about it much in videos, but I started this when I started this self-love journey way back in 2020, doing these videos every single day. I also started a 21-day prayer challenge. So I do one single prayer for 21 days, the same prayer for 21 days. And the first one started with a self-love affirmation. Then the next one was like about letting it go of a fear. The next one was about not letting other people's opinions take power over me. Excuse me, so 21-day prayer. So be careful what you pray for, though. When I was doing those prayers, like for instance, when I was doing something around other people's opinions not having power over me, sure enough, I got in the world a bunch of moments where I felt a sting from someone else's opinion of me, of my life. And so when we pray for something, we're going to get situations in life that help us empower that prayer. And, if you're praying for patience, you're going to get situations that require you to activate patience where you wouldn't normally have patience. So you're going to get frustrated, and you're all recognize that you can have patience in these situations. So it's, again, making that change in that neural pathway. I can have patience in this situation that usually causes me to be impatient. I can have self-empowerment in a situation where someone is judging me. I can, so yes, so prayer is powerful. So be careful what you pray for, because you're going to get situations that will help you to dig roots, to make roots in that prayer. So, and this is why this triggered this. So, do not ask for love unless you're ready to be healed enough to give and receive love. So be careful what you ask for, be careful what you wish for, because you're going to then get situations that help you to empower that prayer. So do not ask for love unless you're ready to be healed enough to give and receive love. I noticed in my life that I thought I was a very loving person, and I am a loving person, but I also became aware that I was unable to receive love. Love seemed scary for me in my system. It wasn't a thought, it's a subconscious thing. So subconsciously love because of what I experienced as a child, losing my mom very early on at 12 years old, who loved me, and I knew she loved me, and I could receive her love. But when that was chopped quickly with a death, then my system said, oh, be careful now. Love means major grief and major loss. So my system then put up a barrier around love, and I had an inability to fully embrace and receive love from others. I'm still a work in progress, but the awareness of it is key. The beginning stages of anything that you're wanting to change or wanting to improve on, wanting to evolve in. So do not ask for love unless you're ready to be healed enough to give and receive love. Do not ask for joy unless you're ready to feel and release your pain so you can feel the joy. So if you want joy and abundance in your life, then we have to undo things that were blocking joy and abundance, the pain, the grief that we haven't felt and expressed. It needs to be expressed out of us. It needs to be expressed. It wants to be shown. It wants to be lived. That grief, that emotion wants to be expressed so that it doesn't get stuck in us. So if we want joy and abundance, we're going to have to face some pain that we haven't faced and that we pushed down, that we didn't face in the past. And we think we're like, oh, I'm over it. You're not, unless you felt it. You couldn't deal with it so you could heal it. So feel it, deal with it so you can heal it. You got to feel it. You got to feel it. Life is an emotional journey. We're excited. We're anticipating this. And I feel excited for work today. I feel stress about this today. I feel happy when he does this. I feel sadness when she does this. I feel. It's an emotional journey. So we want to feel it all. It's the duality of life, right? Like or the polar opposites of life, the opposite of the opposites in life. Like, so to have darkness, there needs to be light. To have light, there needs to be some darkness. To have ups, there has to be somewhere that's down, or else everything is just a flat plane. So we want to be able to embrace our sadness, embrace our grief, feel it, so we can also embrace and feel fully the joy and happiness in our lives. So do not ask for joy unless you're ready to feel and release your pain so you can feel the joy. Do not ask for success unless you're ready to conquer the behaviors that would sabotage success. Ready to conquer those behaviors. We got to face those things. Face them. A lot of people don't know it, but there's a fear around success, because if the success comes, what if I don't measure up? There's a not good enough underneath it all. So we got to feel that Also, the behaviors that would sabotage it, get aware of them so that we don't do them anymore. Awareness is key, right? And we don't know, we can't solve a problem unless we know what the problem is. So wouldn't it be nice if we could imagine ourselves having or becoming and then immediately receive? Wouldn't it be nice if we could snap our fingers, you know, have this imagination of, have it in our imagination of this joyful life, and then snap your fingers and receive it? Wouldn't that be amazing? So wouldn't it be nice if we could imagine ourselves having or becoming and then immediately receiving what we wanted? We can have and be the good things that we want. All good things are ours for the asking, but first, groundwork, preparation work must be done. We have to have a foundation for all of this stuff to sit on. We have to have roots in our tree. We have to have roots so that when life comes and blows the wind on us, we have something that we're rooted in, that we can stand on, the foundation, the roots, so that we waver, but we don't fall over. A gardener would not plant seeds unless the ground was adequately prepared to nurture and nourish those seeds. So we've got to make sure we have this nurturing, nourished foundation so that our seeds of wanting and desire can grow. The planting would be wasted effort if there wasn't good soil. It would be wasted effort for us to get what we wanted before we were ready. More will be revealed. More will be revealed. It will come to you when you're ready. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. You've heard that. Also, when the student is prepared, the teacher disappears. When the student's finally, got the wisdom, then the teacher will disappear too. So first, we need to become aware. There it is. Aware. First, we need to become aware of our need or desire. This may not be easy. We got to go through some stuff. We got to get out of our comfort zone, right? So many of us have become accustomed to shutting off our inner voice of our wants, needs, and desires. We shut it down. No, I don't need anything. I had that as a child, or I developed that as a child. It was too painful after my mom died to have needs that weren't met. So I'd have a need and try and get it met as a child, as an uneducated, unexperienced child, trying to get the needs met in an unhealthy way, and the need wouldn't get met. So I thought, you know what, it's better off it's easier, less painful to not even have needs. So I shut that piece of me down. So no needs, no wants, desires. So many of us have become accustomed to shutting off that inner voice of our wants, needs, and desires. Sometimes life has to work hard to get our attention. The body works hard to get it sends us pain, and it's what that area of your body is asking for is attention. It's asking for care and love. So if you have a sore back, your back is saying, please pay attention. I've been working so hard for you, and you haven't stretched me, you haven't iced me, you haven't bathed me, you haven't put heat on me or ice on me or stretched me, taken care of me. So it starts to, it sends you pain to get your attention. So sometimes life has to work hard to get our attention. Next, we let go of the old programming, like I spoke about in the beginning of the video, right? These programs. Now we got to let go of that old programming. Recognize it's programming. Recognize it's a concept that's been planted, and we can pull out those weeds. So next, we let go of the old programming, the behaviors and beliefs that interfere with nurturing and nourishing the good. Many of us have strong sabotaging programs. Many of us have them. Learn from childhood that need to be released. These need to be released. We need to let go. Recognize it's a belief. It's just a thought that we've thought over and over and over, been programmed into our mind, and we can change this. We can release it. We may need to act as if for a while until the belief that we desire the good, till the belief that we deserve the good becomes real. So act as if I deserve good. I just did this on today's video, actually, for the 30th of May. If you look at that video, I talked about the acting as if. Fake it till you make it. It's like, I do deserve good. I do deserve good. I do deserve good. I deserve good. I deserve good. At first, it's going to be feel like you're forcing it, like it's not real. But you say it over and over and over and over and over and over 21 days. Try that. And all of a sudden, you're like, this is in me. I don't not only think it, I feel it. So we may need to act as if for a while until the belief that we deserve the good becomes real. We combine this process with much letting go while we are being changed at the core. We're changing core stuff. We're changing core neurological patterns. There is a naturalness to this process, but it can be intense. So it's warning us, like you're gonna feel some feels, and it's okay. You can do it. You can handle it. You can say that to yourself. I can handle this. I can handle this. If you want to be a great friend to someone when they're going through something, remind them, you got this. You can handle this. Don't try to take it from them. Let them go through their process so they can build it within themselves. You got this. You got this, sister. You got this, brother. Encourage them. And then encourage yourself. So this is a natural process. There's a naturalness to this process, but it can be intense. Things take time. Good things are ours for the asking if we are willing to participate in the work of groundbreaking. We're groundbreaking, breaking that soil up. That soil's gotten hard and crusty, and we're gonna break it up and make new, beautiful, nurturing soil so that our seeds of goodness can grow. So we got to work at it, and then we got to wait. Be patient. Here's your prayer for today. Today, God, give me the courage to identify the good that I want in life and to ask for it. Give me also the faith and stamina I need to go through the work that must be accomplished first. Know there's going to be work. Ask for the strength, the patience, the faith, and the stamina to go through the work that is required to get to the goods. Woo! Love it! Okay, thanks for watching. Again, please hit subscribe to my channel. There's more breath work and stretching and more readings and lots to come. I'll keep at this, I promise. So thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, give me a like, and yeah, send a comment. And just thank you so much for watching and going on the journey with me. Love you all. Namaste.